Hello. Yes, a lot to get through this week. It really is a locavore feast. This week we have an abundance of local produce, lovely fresh kale, little bunches of Swiss chard, nice big bunches of parsley, the bok choy grown down at the mountain. Also some absolutely delightful salad mix, all freshly picked yesterday. Tremendous fresh bunches of radish and these magnificent little Jap pumpkins. You can see the colour there. They're lovely and ripe. Perfect time for punky soup, given that it feels so wintry. Hello, would you like to...
Would I like to?
No.
Yes.
What am I saying?
I don't know, I just wanted to ask you why you choose to eat organic food.
Well, hopefully it's better for me.
Yes.
The other thing is that it should be grown and produced in a way that's sustainable.
Yep.
We only get, there's only one planet, and we've got to look after it, and hopefully that's the way this food is produced. So that's important to me. There's no harmful ingredients. Is the idea. That's why I have
Thank you.
This week's special, we have the long Callio eggplant, deliciously sweet meaty flesh, tender skin, and a seedless. Before we mention some of the highlights in fruit, now one of our customers, Renee O'During, we put that up on the community notice board, and we're happy to do that anytime anybody has an event that we feel is worth promoting. She is holding a natural canine diet workshop at Hamilton, and they'll be covering such things as canine physical and chemical makeup determines what they should eat, natural foods for your pets, diets, all those kinds of things. You can email. Now if you want this, just go to our community page on your right hand side as you place the screen for more information. Great special this week on pineapples. This particular size we'd normally do for around the $6-7 mark. They're $2.95 this week, and look, they're beautifully ripe, lovely and sweet and juicy. If you've never tried an organic pineapple, now is the time. The key thing with the organic pineapples is, of course, that they hand harvest, and they only harvest when they're nice and ripe, rather than go through the paddock and machine harvest all in one go. They just select the individual ripe ones. Very labour intensive, hence the price. Blood oranges, lovely and juicy. They've got that nice little bit of red fleck. I don't know if you quite can see it with the wrapping on there. I mean, the colour of these Tangelos is absolutely amazing. These are grown at Wentworth. They are NASA certified. The only really other thing I'd like to tell you in fruit is that the Fuji apples from Forest Orchard will be finishing in the next week or so. So please get your fill. We will have some Tasmanian Fuji apples filling the hole there, but really, I mean, the Forest Orchard, in my opinion, are the primo. To share with you some of the latest research, and basically scientists from Washington State University have just completed a study confirming what I've mentioned to you many times previously, that one of the principles of organic farming is that it encourages biodiversity, and within that biodiversity there is a greater stability and resiliency within nature. Essentially they studied organic and conventional potato fields in Washington State, and they analysed in several ways the impacts of species diversity. So for example, in conventional potato fields they found that just one species accounted for up to 80% of individuals, whilst in the organic fields the dominant species never accounted for more than 38%. The conclusions were quite striking in that they found that conventional pesticide-based farming systems tended to induce species domination by one or two species that tended to dominate all the others, whereas organic farming methods mitigate this ecological damage by promoting an evenness amongst the predator species. So at the end of the day, they concluded there's little doubt that organic farms generally support more biodiversity with a higher abundance of greater species, richness of plant and animal groups. Now Steve was very kind to tell us why he chooses to eat organic earlier. I mean, it's not very often he's up this way visiting us.
It's a bit of a rarity, really.
It is a rarity. So I'm going to give him the honour of pulling out the winner of the holiday.
Winner of the holiday.
So can you dig right down?
The only problem is it won't be me. I'm going right down to the bottom. Hang on, there's one down here.
We've given it a really good shake earlier anyway, so...
Well, I've got one.
Beauty.
There you are.
J. Brown. J. Brown. Okay.
There you are.
I'm just trying to picture who that just might be. Certainly a local person, 4930. Congratulations, Joe, and look, my commiserations for
Yeah.
all those other entrants.
I was incredibly disappointed myself.
But you've just made someone very happy.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's good.
Meanwhile, that's it for the week. Have a good week. Ta-ta.